Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so you can see this is my face, and I'm just going to see if I can find the tone in here like this. And now I'm just going to freeze frame and zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So if I can find, and boom, there you go. Now this will apply for any face. It's all about looking hard enough, actually. And once you're in there, you will notice how the features are reappearing in the image. If we listen really carefully, it's actually the sound of my mom you can hear. Now this applies for any face. And if you dig deep enough into the image, you will discover that the sounds are actually hidden in there somewhere. So I'm just gonna go out here and see. Yes, here is the beating heart. And further out, yes. Boom. There you go. Here it is. Yep. That is actually how it looks. Now, and this applies for any face and any image. Over here, yes. You begin to see that there's both a body and that's my face going in there. And here you go. This is my face in 3 expressions. On top of the baby, we see the baby underneath here. And if I just get to do this, yes, remove my own eyeballs, it's real easy. I just go into Paint or a similar program, depending on your computer, and I remove different of the facial features in my own face. For example, the eyes. I would also say, yes, the open mouth is something that you should try to forget about. If it's possible for you, try to remove the lower part of the nose. That is an entrance for different things into your body, such as smells, sensations, that kind of thing. And if we as well try to plug the ears in, like that, and like that, exactly, we get to see that we are actually making ourselves impervious for impression, which actually makes us super fucking hardcore. And that is exactly the quest here. So yeah, boom, this is actually applicable for any kind of face. You can do it to your pets if you'd like. I'm gonna show you that later. Boom, there you go. So inside, underneath, we see the picture here, and I'm just gonna invert it and zoom in like that, and there you go. It's becoming very obvious that sound frequencies are placed all around in this image. I'm just gonna point one out here in this curve. You see it? this is where it gets spooky, because when we actually start to listening to these sounds, just gonna make it this curve right here. So it's that one. Just to make that completely clear. In this image, it's here. I'm just gonna, this is the end of it. And I'm just gonna play you that frequency real quick. So you can hear what is actually appearing in this image. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that was how that sounded like. Boom. There we have the baby again, and I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can figure out what that sound actually looks like when it gets to create an image on its own. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close down my movie file here, like this. Just gonna close it or minimize it, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate it, so I won't damage any original files. Just to make sure, it's something I suggest everyone does. Boom, there we have it. Yes, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna convert this file actually into a raw file. I could do this with any kind of file, and it's really easy and smart because it gives me the opportunity of opening it up in photo editing software, so I can look at the image. Yeah, just gonna say OK to this. Yes, and I'm opening up in Photoshop, and yeah, and now we have the opportunity to decide how many pixels we would like to have, and I'm going to do 9,500 each way. This is a size that I feel is good to have an overview of it. You can of course make it smaller if you feel like it takes too much time to process the image. I'm just gonna. This is where you can change it. I'm not gonna do that right now, but so I'm just gonna say OK actually, and get this image. Oh, OK to that. And so here we have it. This is how my movie looks like. The entire sound image looks exactly like this. I think I'm just gonna zoom in so we can look at it more closely. Boom. Here we have it. Do you see that? This is exactly what we're looking for. Right here. Inside, you see these? This is the soundscape. Now this is now being presented. I'm just gonna sorry about that. I'm just gonna zoom in right here. This is real easy, and this is just to get to look at the actual details of the picture. Boom, 25%. Yep, there we have it. Do you see that? This is it. Now we're gonna zoom all in, and boom. Now we're getting there. This is of course applicable for any image and any kind of JPEG or RAW file that you are having. This is the sound. This is how it looks like. Boom. Do you see that? I'm just gonna, yes, like this. Boom.